Alright everyone, welcome back to another video of Door Kickers 2, where we're trying to use our SWAT training to show some CQB doctrine to you all. So I got a request to do a video demonstrating how we would respond with lots of long hallways. So I found this mission called Hallway Hill, which just so happens to have quite a few long hallways. So we'll try and show the thought process on how we attack this. This mission is a hostage rescue mission. We need to obviously have the hostages survive, be rescued, eliminate the terrorists. They're squatting down in this old building. We're going to assume that we have the floor plans of this building mounting this hostage rescue, which is why we don't have the going in blind mod on. There are 10 known hostages, could be more. And there are enemies that are reinforced, have suicide vests, all that fun kind of stuff. So before we get started, we'll kind of talk about how we approach a hallway. It's really not much different than how we would approach a normal room. We try, the principles of CQB are simple, so that you can apply them quickly without having to be like, oh, well, what do we do in this situation? And it's completely different than this situation and stuff like that. So for a real quick example, we will take this room into account. So say we're going to breach from these doors over here. We open up the doors, we clear the room, and now we've got 2 more doors that we need to worry about. So once we clear the room, we'll pick up coverage on these doors, and we're going to post someone there until we decide to take one of the rooms. So we get people posted on both doors. We decide we're going to take this room. We take it. Awesome. Now we can come back and come through this one. Really, it's no different if you have a hallway. So we'll take this for example. We're going to come through this breach down here. Once we clear this area out, we've got a doorway. But then think of this hallway just as another doorway. Think of it as the walls extending and another door in the middle. But think of it as an open door, right? Because an open door is going to take priority over a closed door. So really all we're going to do is we're going to clear this room. We're going to have coverage on this door, but we're going to go through this open door first. So same deal in this situation. We would clear this out, make sure someone's watching this door, but then when we take the hallway, we really just need to have coverage on it. So we need to get muzzles down here and see what's down at the end of the hall. In this case, we're going to have lots of open doors. We're probably going to go through this one first before we tackle all these others. So don't make it too complicated. Just think about an open hallway as an open door, and then follow it through to the logical conclusion with your priorities of work. So we'll go ahead and get started here. We are going to leave everyone on silent mode, as this is a hostage rescue. We don't want to alert everyone to our presence if we're not ready for it. So quickly, I'm going to have this guy turn around, clear as much as he can. You would think that we had cleared this out already as we came in and stacked on these doors, but that's not the case here. So what I'm going to do is I would like to have one person posted on the doors at least. So here, we're going to have him watch the doors. We're going to pull him back to here. We've got a closed door and an open window, so we're going to be worried about that window first. We will go ahead and post someone at the door watching it, but I'm going to have these guys come across and start to clear this out. We'll roll that window. So that room has been cleared completely. And now we will take this next room. Same deal. Try and clear as much as we can from the outside. And that's pretty much cleared out. Go ahead and take this last little bit. Alright, he's still watching our back over there. And these rooms do connect, so I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys up. Swing this door open. We'll take this room. We've cleared it out already. And we will meet up on the other side with these guys. Alright, so that's all cleared out. We don't have to worry about this side anymore. We can have these guys come across and clear as much of this out as we can. And we're going to send these guys back out to their side. And we're going to pick up on this door. Alright, so that looks pretty well cleared. I am going to go ahead and take that room just because I don't know why that's freaking me out, that one little corner. Alright, so that's all cleared out. We'll get these guys stacked back on this door. Alright, and now these guys are ready. Give me blue. Have him swing that door open. Got a nice look into the room. This area is pretty much all cleared out. So we'll push him in. Have him roll up. Alright, so now we've got a door we want to worry about. Go ahead and have him follow that. We're going to have him pick up on this door. And we'll have him look in this direction. Alright, so we did find one bad guy in here. Can't tell if they are reacting yet. That's okay. We'll pull up on this door, and now we'll go ahead and take this last bit. Alright, so that's all cleared out. Everything on our outside is cleared, minus all of this that we can't see through that fence yet. So, we have found this little back way into the structure. So rather than busting through the front doors, which they could possibly be waiting for, we're going to go ahead and move through this little piece of the structure. So let's go ahead and get these guys moved up here. And I'm going to bring him out and have him watch our backs from here. Alright. So the goal here is to sort of clear out this bottom bit and then possibly meet up, link up through one of these doors before we push into the rest of the structure. I don't really want to take 2 teams of 4 just because there is so much work to be done. It's better to have, you know, two muzzles on each one of these doors. So that's a lot of work for only 4 people to be worried about. So we'll continue here since we're still haven't been found. This section's been cleared out, so we will push across, immediately checking this corner while he takes the corner and he moves up. Alright, so one more down here. Does not sound like anybody knows that we're here. Okay, someone just opened this door. We've got plenty of muzzles pointed at it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him up. Okay, so they just yelled out they're here, so they know we're here. Hopefully he doesn't clack off a suicide vest in front of that hostage. Kind of waiting for him to run down here, but I guess they're not going to. While we're at a sort of stalemate here, let's try and distract them a little bit. We'll go ahead and open up this door and see what kind of response they have to that. Okay, he did not hear us. That's fine. We'll take him out and we will push these guys in. We're going to want to continue watching that door. So now here, I'm going to keep this guy watching this door. This guy looks like he's got an okay angle on that door. I'm going to end up pushing him up a little bit as these guys roll this corner. And I would like to have him push out just slightly so that we can get 2 muzzles in here. Alright, so they definitely know that we are here now. So we'll go ahead and take everyone off of silent mode. He's very injured, so that's no good. I'm going to push these guys up. We're definitely worried about people running out from this door. And we're going to go ahead and push these guys across. So we'd like to take as far an angle as we can here. You can see the farthest through this threshold from farther back instead of being sucked up on the door. So let's move them and see what we can see. Can't quite see all the way down into that hall yet. Alright, so we've got another open door down there. And this hallway's pretty much cleared out. So what we can do is we can push these guys around. Because we've got a link up here. So now we've got more muzzles in this doorway. Alright, so we need these guys to take this room. So we're going to push across. And open this. Alright. Now we'll push in, immediately check this corner. Okay, that's cleared. So he can see both of these doors. We're about to bring these guys out super quick to get to this next door. Okay, so this is a corner fed room, which brings up a good teaching opportunity here. So there are 2 ways to enter this room, right? We can either button hook or we can go straight across. So we've cleared a large section of this room so far. Say we have this guy button hook. In order for his back to get covered, because he's not going to check this side, he's just going to come straight across. In order for his back to get covered as he's coming in, he's also going to have to do a button hook. A button hook is going to be the slowest way to enter the room. So if he button hooks and he button hooks, then it's going to be a minute before he has coverage on his back. On the other hand, if we have this guy push straight across and this guy push straight across, both people are going to get their muzzles into those corners quickly. So if there's someone in this corner, he's going to be able to watch his back, and vice versa. So that's going to be the best way to enter the room. And it worked out there perfectly. So we're still watching this door, and now we just have this space down here that we need to clear out. And then we've met up with our partners. So here we're going to push across, immediately check in the corner. Alright, so this is cleared out now. So now we can lose our rear coverage from him. And we can sort of start to consolidate. So here, right now, we've got 2 bodies being wasted on these 2 doors. However, if we bring everybody over here, and we have him standing over here while looking down this hallway, then we're only going to have to keep 1 body down there, which means we'll have 7 to continue our fight elsewhere. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to have this guy cover them. They're also going to cover themselves as we start to push up here. So we should be able to have a nice heavy head here, 3 wide, covering all of these angles. Because down here we've got 2 closed doors, an open door, and then another closed door. So we've got lots of muzzles pointed that direction in case people come out. Gonna bring these guys across. You're supposed to be looking that way. Thank you. Alright, so we hear doors and things opening. It seems like they're not acting like they know that we're here, but they should certainly know that we're here. There's been plenty of gunfire going on. So what we're going to do next is, I actually want this guy, since he's pretty injured, I'm going to have him holding this long hallway. So you guys can stop with that. I'm going to have you continue watching and get in here. And then we're going to get our guys a little rearranged. So I'll push you up, push everybody up slightly, just so we can get our guys where we want them. Okay. So now he's got a view of both of these doors, in case anyone pops out. And then we've got a nice heavy head heading up this direction. So we're going to push past at the same time. We're going to drop a body here, or we're going to drop a body here. But then we're going to need to pick up coverage on this long haul, or we're going to go through this door next, right? Because our priorities of work say that an open door is more important than a closed door. So we're going to start to push everybody across. He's going to end up coming here while he's watching his back. Alright, and that's why we go to the open door first. So now we'll do a sort of a center check as we push across with this guy. Alright, so this area is cleared out. We'll push in and check this corner and then pick up over here. He's going to come straight out this way. And now we'll push up while clearing this last bit. Okay, so now that little courtyard's cleared. I'm going to keep him watching that door, just get him behind those chairs a little bit. And now we will take these bathrooms. Alright, swing that door open. Alright, so now we've got same situation as we had down there. This will get picked up as they come through. We're going to push across. And then we're going to need to pick up on all of these stall doors. Alright, so the bathroom is cleared. So we'll have him watch that door. He can sort of watch both of these doors. And these two are going to move down. Alright. So we will have this guy swing the door open while he is waiting. Alright, and then we're just going to repeat that all the way through all these. Okay. We'll go ahead and have him turn around just to give another muzzle over there. Alright, and to the last one. Alright, that is all cleared out now. So, we've got our coverage down this long hallway. He's just getting dropped there. We've got our door that we know that at least one hostage is in. And then we've got a couple more rooms up here. So I cannot imagine that we are going to enter this room without making a lot of noise. So I'm going to delay that as long as possible. And we'll try and clear out this top bit while we can. I also really don't want to have like a huge gunfight going on in here and then people start flanking us from down here and we've only got one guy committed to holding cover on that. So we'll go ahead and start moving these guys up. I think 4 is going to be plenty, and we'll get the rest of that posted on these. Alright, so we'll move him across so he can open from the door handle. If I can get that. There we go. Swing the door open. Alright, so this is cleared directly in front of us. We'll push across, immediately checking this corner. And then we'll have the second guy coming in. And the third guy picking up. Alright, good job. Everyone pick up on this door. And we will push him to the door handle. Alright. Swing that.
Holding.
Alright, so we've got one hostage in here. We're gonna get this last corner cleared, and we have 2 hostages in here. Alright. So, we will go ahead and get them freed.
Holding.
Oh, I guess we didn't
Thank
untie
you.
the
I
first
won't
one all the way.
forget this.
Alright, we'll have him run out. Get him out of here.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Okay, so yep, we've got the whole section cleared out. Not sure if those guys are going on a patrol or if they're angry, but can't do anything about that. So let's go ahead and get these guys back down here, ready to enter this room. Still got long coverage. Alright, so those hostages are secured. Alright. Now let's try and get even numbers on both of these sides.
Hostage secured.
So, let's see. They've got a hostage here. Trying to think about where else they might be keeping hostages at. You know, they could have them in every single corner. So, I think what we are going to do is we're going to get as many muzzles in here as we can. And we're going to swing these doors open. And we're going to tie that to Alpha.
Alpha, go.
Alright, so we kicked those doors open. We got 3 hostages in here, as well as multiple insurgents. So we do have lots of guns in the fight, so there's not much we can do now other than hope our guys are better shooters than them. So he had a suicide vest on. Alright.
Alpha, go.
Already did the alpha code. Alright. So he blew up himself. I don't think he blew up any hostages with him. So now we've just got this deep corner that we need to clear. I'm going to go ahead and toss a flashbang in here before we enter, just in case there's someone in that corner. And then we're going to get people watching that corner as soon as possible. And then we were going to push into the rest of the room. Alright, that corner is cleared out. So we've got a big threat here that we need to watch. And then we've got another door up here. So I'm going to get some muzzles pointed at these threat areas. They definitely know that we're here. So we need to be expecting them to be coming down through this hallway now. So I'm actually going to pull him off and get a second muzzle down here.
Holding.
Alright. Let's start to get these hostages secured.
Thank you.
Hostage secured.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Alright, and you guys can run out the exits. Alright. So now we've got a door up here that we're going to want to take.
Holding.
Hopefully that's just the sound of my hostage kicking doors open.
Hostage secured.
Okay. So I'm going to sort of have this guy pull as far here as we can, and I'm going to have him come across.
Hostage secured. Hostage secured.
Alright. So we always like to open a door from the door handle side, so we'll swing that open. Alright, this front part is cleared. We will push across, immediately checking this hard corner. Number 2 will go into that hard corner, and then we'll have another guy looking. Alright. That's cleared. We will go ahead and open this door. Just because that's it's a good angle to take it from. Alright, so now we can see clearly down to here. We'll go ahead and get these guys stacked on this door. And we will take this hallway.
Holding.
And then we'll be able to have the rest of our guys join up with us. I remember that he's in rough shape. I think everyone else is still good to go. So they definitely know that we're here. Looks like they might be sending a patrol out. So let's see. We'll go ahead and pull security on here. I would like to see if we can plant a breaching charge. It's always nervous to make a giant hole like that. In case there are hostages there, we really don't want to blow them up. That would be not good. So let's go ahead and just start to move our guys across so that we are ready to kick the door open. So let's swing that open.
Holding. Holding.
We can see pretty far into that room. And looks like we've got more glass doors over here. So we basically have three thresholds that we need to worry about. We're going to have to put someone on that door, but then we can see through all of these windows. So what I'd like to do is stay sort of hugged on this wall. What we'll do is we'll push up just to here. Get that second guy in. And can he see into that corner? Not quite. That should be able to see into the corner. Okay, so now they've opened that door. So we're really in a hairy spot here. We've got 3 large openings where they are looking at us, but we cannot really see them. So I'm going to pull him up to open that door. And we need to get as many guns up here as we can. Okay. Someone probably took some hits there, possibly just in the plates. So what I'd like to do is get a flash here. If I get a flash here, and let's see if he can throw a flash deep here. He can. Okay. So we'll throw one flash deep here. We'll get another flash deep into this corner.
Flash out!
We're going to have to hold coverage on that while these guys move up. Alright, so he should be able to see this guy and take some shots on him.
Holding.
Get some more guns facing this way. Okay. You can see out into that courtyard now. So, again, he is out of flashes. Can he throw a flashbang deep over here? I'll have him throw a flashbang deep. Didn't want him to move yet. And then we'll have these guys come in here while he comes across. Okay. So most of this is cleared out now. We do have this bathroom to clear, so I'm going to keep those muzzles oriented as they are.
Holding.
Looks like another suicide bomber just blew himself up or something. Okay. These guys are still chilling. So we will swing this door open. That's cleared. Now we can get some more bodies up here. Alright, we can see another hostage down there in the corner. We will roll this and start moving them toward that hostage. And now we can see into this room also. Okay, that's not good. They've got a dude putting in work on us over here. So we'll keep them focused this way, but we need to pull back. Same here. We'll keep them focused this way, but they need to pull back.
Time to sig. Holding.
Okay, so it looks like we did lose a hostage there. The guy blew himself up. Not much we can really do about that. I'm not going to get my entire team blown up for that one guy there.
Holding.
We can go ahead and get him up into the fight a little bit. Alright, so what I would like to do now is... This is quite a complicated problem we have here. There could still be someone over here. It looks like we've cleared out most... That explosion cleared out most of the guys down here. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and push these guys across. They've got a pretty good angle into that room. And we lost one. Not really sure why he can't see him. But we'll go ahead and toss some gas in here, get them to move. That's really all we can do at the moment. Alright, I'm going to move these guys up.
Holding.
Okay, he's going to have to roll this door while looking in, and I'm going to have him push across.
Clear.
Okay, he can watch here while he clears out that last corner. Alright, and he's got 2 hostages there.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Hostage secured.
Rescue that hostage. I'm going to have him hold where he's at. I definitely
Thank
don't want
you,
him
I won't
running around
forget
right now.
Hostage secured.
Also have him hold where he's at. Okay. So we can... I feel confident having these 2 guys clear out this top section. So that's cleared. So now we just have this bottom section to worry about. So I'm going to keep them oriented here. And we're going to have to take this bit next. Let's move him up and get a flash to here. Then these guys are going to have to do some hard clearing there. Okay, that worked out well. Alright, now we need to take this bathroom. Alright. I don't want to tell them to run to the exit because I'm a little concerned that they're going to run that way. I do believe that they're supposed to run here though, so we'll go ahead and give it a try. Okay, good. They're running the right direction. Alright, I'm going to pull him around to continue watching through here. And then these 2 will be able to take this bathroom.
Hostage secured.
Alright, bathroom's cleared. Everyone
Hostage
turned around.
secured.
Okay. So we're almost through clearing out this building. So what we're going to do here is get these guys stacked up on these doors. Or this explosion door. Whatever happened here. Lots of carnage. And push them up.
Holding.
Alright. So same thing as before. We're going to have these guys push across. Okay.
Holding.
That bit's cleared. So this is going to be a locked door. And then we've got a little bit more to go down there. So I'm going to bring him across. And it looks like we can actually kick this. Nope. Plant a small charge.
Placing charge.
Okay. We'll back him up. We'll go ahead and blow that. Toss a flashbang in.
Flash out.
And we will clear this. I guess we can't quite see around that. That's okay. He's watching this way. And we will slowly clear out the rest there. Go ahead and have him join. And again, we want to take as wide an angle as we can here. And we'll push these two at the same time. Alright, that's cleared. We'll go ahead and have them run around so we don't have to blow up another charge right there. We'll have him clear as much of that as he can from the outside. And we're going to go ahead and have these guys take this room. That's cleared. Alright. Get these sucked up to the door. We're going to push across. And then we're going to pick up that door. Alright. Now we have met up in this hallway. So we can push them across. And then these guys can take this bathroom. Okay. Pushing across. Hostages, bad guy. And that's going to be the end of the mission. That's the last bad guy. So we did terribly because we lost a hostage and we also had one team member get killed. So we will go ahead and play this back and see what possibly went wrong there. So again, at the beginning, we're just clearing out the section that we started in. Trying to pie as much as we can from the outside. Going in to clear this structure so that we can meet up. We get that live feed start going. That's the one hostage that we ended up losing because he blew himself up. So we have these guys meet up. Now we start working this other side again, clearing from the outside. That little structure is cleared. But we go ahead and continue in there. Next we move across. We get those guys stacked up on the door while we start clearing out this other room. Find our first bad guy. Hold coverage on the door and we clear the last little bit. So we decide to make an entry not through the main doors, as there's a possibility that they're booby trapped or something. So we start to move those guys in. They open up a door and they announce that we're here, so they know that we're coming now. We go ahead and enter and take out this guy. Now we've got to start holding coverage on all of these doors while we take the hallway. Do take him out, but he does get injured.
Holding.
Next we try and clear this hallway as long as we can. We take that far angle instead of being sucked up on the door. And now we can essentially see each other. So we'll finish clearing out these rooms. A nice corner fed into a center fed room. We talked there a little bit about pushing in from both sides as opposed to button hooking and the advantages of that. Now this whole bottom structure has been cleared. We go ahead and start to pull everyone across. That way we only have to have one gun down here to cover all of our angles, as opposed to having like 3 guys holding all these different doorways. Alright, so then we do a little bit of restructuring just so that our injured guy is down at the bottom by himself. Then we push through this hallway, go into the open door first, as opposed to all of these closed doors. Now we'll go ahead and take the bathrooms. Bathroom is no fun, just because there's so many doors that you gotta hold. But we'll hold these doors while we swing each one of these open individually. open one while we've got a door ready for it. A muzzle pointed at the door ready for it. Always opening from the door handle side. That gives him the best angle.
Holding.
And now we decide we're going to push up and clear the top before we make a bunch of noise in here in the room with the hostage. Alright, and then clear out this last little section. There end up being 2 hostages in here. So we free them up and we have them go ahead and run to the exit. We do have a protected corridor set up.
Thank you. I won't
That's
forget
easy
this.
for them to get out to where they need to be.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we start to bring everyone in to stack up on these doors as we're going to make an entry. Now, we talked about the possibility of planting a door charge to bust it open, but there are hostages in here. So we go ahead and we just kick them open
Alpha,
old
go.
school. So there is a
Alpha,
suicide bomber who
go.
blows himself up there, opens up this hallway. We decide to throw a flashbang in case there's anyone waiting in that last corner. Get multiple muzzles in on him, but there's no one there. Now we go to pick up these other angles. There's also been a lot of commotion, so we send another guy down to the bottom in case someone starts
Thank you.
shooting out of these doors down here.
Thank you.
Send all those hostages to the exit,
Holding.
and then we start working this problem up here. We try and cover as much of this as we can, get a breacher over, take out another. Then we go ahead and decide to open up this door just because it will not expose him coming around the corner. Okay, we retake this hallway. Now we're able to get the entire team all set up together.
Holding.
Get everybody stacked up, and now we have to decide how we want to go through these doors. We decide not to do an explosive breach. We just fling the doors open, and this is a complicated problem here.
Flash out.
We end up throwing a couple of flashes,
Holding.
and we've got a lot of angles to cover here.
Holding.
Throw one more flash. Unfortunately,
Holding.
we got another suicide bomber blow up over here. We start to see people coming through these angles. We clear out that bathroom. So as we start to push up here, we start taking shots from this deep corner. So we retreat a little bit,
Time to sig.
and the suicide bomber goes ahead and blows himself up with that hostage. So
We lost a man.
I really thought we had enough muzzles pointed right here at the same time. I guess they couldn't quite see around that corner. We end up losing one of our guys here. We throw some gas in there to disperse these dudes to make them run out, and that's how we ended up getting a few of those kills. So we clear out this section so that we can go save this hostage. There ends up being another one in there. We were worried about there being a
Thank
bad
you. I
guy.
won't forget this.
You're safe now.
So we get both of these hostages, but we tell them to stay put for
Thank
now.
you. I won't forget this.
As there's active fire going on all over the place. Clear out the top bit. Try and get another gun in here. Throw a flashbang. We're going to have to take this hard corner. So the flashbang stunned the one, and then we were able to kill that suicide bomber before he came out on us. So at this point, we can let the hostages go. We've got a nice protected corridor for them set up out that way. So we've got the one breach here and here. We send these two to take the door while we cover their backs.
Hostage secured. Hostage secured.
That's cleared out, and we get ready to take this hallway. Hallway, treat it the same as a center fed room. So we go ahead and send people across both ways.
Holding.
Next we move up, we have to place a breaching charge on this door.
Placing charge.
We blow that and are able to take out one. Go ahead and flash in since we're only clearing with 2 people. Clear out the rest of these angles. Take out this last bit right here. Again, we put 2 muzzles in the corner as quick as we can. Next we take that bottom room with 3 and pick up on the door. Now here again, we've got a center fed type room. It's a hallway, but treat it the same. Move everyone across. Hold coverage on all these bathroom doors while we start clearing them, and that ends up being the last bad guy. So hopefully you guys were able to learn something from this. I know we only got 1 star because we did get an officer killed and we did lose 1 hostage. But the principles remain the same. Hopefully that helps. Remember just to keep things simple. A hallway is no different than a room. You just got to pick up the same pieces as before. So if you guys made it this far, all the way to the end of the video, it's like an hour later. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate your feedback, your comments. Like, subscribe, share it with your buddies, your teammates that you work with, and hopefully we can all get better together. So until next time, I'll see you.